Dear students, Indu Sharma presenting you to all of you the lesson Diary Ka Ek Panna. It is written by SITARAM SEKSARIYA and the lesson is Course B for CBSE students. सीताराम सेकसरिया 1892 में राजस्थान के नवलगढ़ में जन्मे सीताराम सेकसरिया का अधिकांश जीवन कलकत्ता में बीता। व्यापार व्यवसाय से जुड़े सेकसरिया अनेक साहित्यिक, सांस्कृतिक और नारी शिक्षण संस्थाओं के प्रेरक, संस्थापक, संचालक रहे। महात्मा गांधी के आह्वान पर स्वतंत्रता आंदोलन में बढ़ चढ़कर हिस्सेदारी की। गुरुदेव रविंद्रनाथ ठाकुर महात्मा गांधी, नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस के करीबी रहे। सत्याग्रह आंदोलन के दौरान जेल यात्रा भी की। कुछ साल तक आजाद हिंद फौज के मंत्री भी रहे। भारत सरकार ने उन्हें 1962 में पद्मश्री सम्मान से सम्मानित किया। सीताराम सेकसरिया को विद्यालय शिक्षा पाने का अवसर नहीं मिला। स्वाध्याय से ही पढ़ना सीखा। स्मृतिकरण, मन की बात, बीता युग, नई याद और 2 भागों में एक कार्यकर्ता की डायरी उनकी उल्लेखनीय कृतियां हैं। सीताराम सेकसरिया 1892 to 1982. Sitaram Seksariya, born in 1892 in Navalgarh, Rajasthan. Sitaram Seksariya spent most of his life in Calcutta, Kolkata. Seksariya, who is associated with the business was the inspirational founder, operator of many literary, cultural, and women's educational institutes. He actively participated in the freedom movement on the call of Mahatma Gandhi. Gurudev was close to Ravindranath Tagore, Mahatma Gandhi, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. He also went to jail during the Satyagraha movement. For some years, he was also a minister of Azad Hind Fauj. The government of India honored him with the Padma Shri in 1962. Even Sitaram Seksariya did not get an opportunity to get school education. Learn to read and write by self-study. Smritikan, Man Ki Baat, Bita Yug, Nai Yaad and Diary A Karyakarta Ki Diary. In 2 parts are his notable works. पाठ प्रवेश। अंग्रेजों से देश को मुक्ति दिलाने के लिए महात्मा गांधी ने सत्याग्रह आंदोलन छेड़ा था। इस आंदोलन ने जनता में आज़ादी की अलख जगाई। देश भर के ऐसे लाखों लोग सामने आए जो इस महासंग्राम में अपना सर्वस्व न्यौछावर करने को तत्पर थे। 26 जनवरी 1930 को गुलाम भारत में पहली बार स्वतंत्रता दिवस मनाया गया था। यह सिलसिला आगे भी जारी रहा। आज़ादी के 2.5 साल बाद 1950 में यही दिन हमारे अपने गणतंत्र के लागू होने का दिन भी बना। लेसन एंट्री टू liberate the country from the British, Mahatma Gandhi started the Satyagraha movement. This movement awakened the spirit of freedom among the people. Lakhs of such people came from all over the country who were ready to lay down their lives in this great struggle. Independence Day was celebrated for the first time in slave India on 26 January 1930. The cycle continued even further after 2.5 years of independence. In 1950, this day also became the day of the implementation of our own republic. पाठ प्रस्तुत पाठ के लेखक सीताराम सेकसरिया आज़ादी की कामना करने वाले उन्हीं अनंत लोगों में से एक थे। वह दिन प्रतिदिन जो भी देखते, सुनते और महसूस करते थे, उसे अपने निजी डायरी में दर्ज कर लेते थे। यह क्रम कई वर्षों तक चला। इस पाठ में उनकी डायरी का 26 जनवरी 1931 का लेखा जोखा है। Sitaram Seksariya, the author of the present lesson, was one of those infinite people who wished for freedom. Whatever he saw, heard, and felt every day, he recorded it in his personal diary. This went on for many years. In this text, there is an account of his diary dated 26 January 1931. नेताजी सुभाष चंद्र बोस और स्वयं लेखक सहित कोलकाता के लोगों ने देश का दूसरा स्वतंत्रता दिवस किस जोश और खरोश से मनाया। अंग्रेज प्रशासकों ने इसका उनका अपराध मानते हुए उन पर और विशेषकर महिला कार्यकर्ताओं पर कैसे कैसे जुल्म ढाए। यही सब इस पाठ में वर्णित है। यह पाठ हमारे क्रांतिकारियों की कुर्बानियों की याद तो दिलाता ही है, साथ ही यह भी उजागर करता है कि एक संगठित समाज कृत संकल्प हो तो ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं जो वह न कर सके। With what enthusiasm did the people of Kolkata do, including Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose and the writer himself, celebrated country's second Independence Day. How the British administrators considered it their crime and how they were oppressed, and especially on women activists. All this described in the text. This lesson not only reminds us of the sacrifice made by our revolutionaries, but also reveals that if an organized society is determined, there is nothing it can't do. डायरी का एक पन्ना, 26 जनवरी 1931। 26 जनवरी आज का दिन तो अमर दिन है। आज के ही दिन सारे हिंदुस्तान में स्वतंत्रता दिवस मनाया गया था और इस वर्ष भी उसकी पुनरावृत्ति थी, जिसके लिए काफ़ी तैयारियां पहले से ही की गई थी। गत वर्ष अपना हिस्सा बहुत साधारण था। इस वर्ष जितना अपने दे सकते थे दिया था। केवल प्रचार में 2000 रुपया खर्च किया गया था। सारे काम का भार अपने समझते अपने ऊपर है और इसी तरह जो कार्यकर्ता थे उनके घर जा जाकर समझाया था। A page of diary, 26 January 1931. Today is an immortal day. Independence Day was celebrated all over India on this day. And this day also there was its repetition, for which a lot of preparation had been done in advance. Last year its share was very simple. This year I gave as much as I could. 2,000 rupees were spent in publicity alone. We all used to understand that the burden of all the work is on us, and in the same way, the workers who were there went to the homes of others and explained. बड़े बाजार के प्राय मकानों पर राष्ट्रीय झंडा फहरा रहा था और कई मकान तो ऐसे सजाए गए थे कि ऐसा मालूम होता था कि मानो स्वतंत्रता मिल गई हो। कलकत्ते के प्रत्येक भाग में ही झंडे लगाए गए थे। जिस रास्ते से मनुष्य जाते थे उसी रास्ते में उत्साह और नवीनता मालूम होती थी। लोगों का कहना था कि ऐसी सजावट पहले नहीं हुई। पहले भी अपनी पूरी ताकत से शहर में पुलिस अपनी पूरी ताकत से शहर में गश्त देकर प्रदर्शन कर रही थी। मोटर लॉरियों में गोरखे तथा सार्जेंट प्रत्येक मोड़ पर तैनात थे। कितनी ही लॉरियां शहर में घुमाई जा रही थी। घुड़सवारों का प्रबंध था। कहीं भी ट्रैफिक पुलिस नहीं थी। सारे पुलिस को इसी काम में लगाया गया था। बड़े बड़े पार्कों तथा मैदानों को पुलिस ने सवेरे से ही घेर लिया था। The national flag was often hoisted on the houses of the big market, and many houses were decorated in such a way that it appeared as if the independence had been achieved. Flags were put up in every part of Calcutta itself. The way in which human beings used to go, there seems to be enthusiasm and innovation in the same way, people, and that such decoration had not happened before. The police were also protesting by patrolling the city with their might. In motor lorries, Gorkhas and sergeants were stationed at every turn. How many lorries were being driven in the city? There was horsemanship. There was no traffic police anywhere. All the police were deployed in this work. Large parks and grounds were surrounded by the police since morning. मॉन्यूमेंट के नीचे जहां शाम को सभा होने वाली थी, उस जगह को तो भोर में 6 बजे से ही पुलिस ने बड़ी संख्या में घेर लिया था, पर तब भी कई जगह तो भोर में ही झंडा फहराया गया। श्रद्धानंद पार्क में बंगाल प्रांतीय विद्यार्थी संघ के मंत्री अविनाश बाबू ने झंडा गाड़ा तो पुलिस ने उनको पकड़ लिया। The place under the monument, where the meeting was to be held in the evening, was surrounded by the police in large number from 6 o'clock in the morning. But even then, in many places, the flag was hoisted in the morning itself. When Bengal Provincial Students' Union Minister Avinash Babu raised the flag at Shraddhanand Park, the police nabbed him. Students, the explanation is, and see here, it's a monument where the event had been done, and here are some of revolutionaries and the Kolkata police, British police also there stood there. So explanation is, it was from the very realization of this lesson that we came to know that about the independence activities of West Bengal. 20 years before independence, people started celebrating independence. People started celebrating that there is no more time to get freedom. Therefore, even a year ago, on 26 January 1930, independence was celebrated. This year in Calcutta too, preparations were being made in full swing to celebrate the Independence Day. under the leadership of Subhash Chandra Bose and other revolutionaries. The joy of independence was being displayed by putting up the tricolor flag in every house of Calcutta. विद्यार्थी प्रांतीय विद्यार्थी संघ के मंत्री अविनाश बाबू ने झंडा गाड़ा तो पुलिस ने उनको पकड़ लिया तथा और लोगों को मारा या हटा दिया. Avinash Babu was captured and killed or removed other peoples and beaten or removed more people. तारा सुंदरी पार्क में बड़ा बाजार कांग्रेस कमेटी के युद्ध मंत्री हरिश्चंद्र सिंह झंडा फहराने गए पर वे भीतर ना जा सके. In Tara Sundari Park, Bada Bazar Congress Committee's war Minister Harish Chandra Singh went to hoist the flag but he could not go inside. वहां पर काफी मारपीट हुई और 2-4 आदमियों के सिर फट गए. गुजराती सेविका संघ की ओर से जुलूस निकला जिसमें बहुत सी लड़कियां भी थी. उनको गिरफ्तार कर लिया. There was a lot of fighting and the head of 2 or 4 men were broken. There was a procession on behalf of Gujarati Sevika Sangh in which many girls were arrested. ग्यारह बजे मारवाड़ी बालिका विद्यालय की लड़कियों ने अपने विद्यालय में झंडा उत्सव मनाया. जानकी देवी, मदालसा बजाज, नारायण आदि भी गई थी. लड़कियों को उत्सव का क्या मतलब समझाया गया. एक बार मोटर में बैठकर सब तरफ घूम कर देखा तो बहुत अच्छा मालूम हो रहा था. जगह जगह फोटो उतर रहे थे. अपने भी फोटो का काफी प्रबंध किया था. 2-3 बजे कई आदमियों को पकड़ लिया गया जिसमें मुख्य पूर्णोदास और पुरुषोत्तम राय थे. At 11 o'clock, the girls of Marwadi Balika Vidyalaya celebrated Janmotsav, Jhanda Utsav in their school. Janki Devi, Madalsa Bajaj, Narayan, etc. had also gone. The girls were explained that what the festival means. Once sitting in the motor and looking around everywhere, it seemed very good. Photos were coming down. Everyone did a lot of arrangement for our photos too. Several men were caught at 2 or 3 o'clock, in which the main were Purnodas and Purushottam Rai. सुभाष बाबू के जुलूस का भार पूर्णोदास पर था, पर यह प्रबंध कर चुका था. स्त्री समाज अपनी तैयारी में लगा था. जगह जगह से स्त्रियां अपना जुलूस निकालने की तथा ठीक स्थान पर पहुंचने की कोशिश भी कर रही थी. मॉन्यूमेंट के पास जैसा प्रबंध भोर में था वैसा करीब 1 बजे नहीं रहा. इसे लोगों की आशा होने लगी कि शायद पुलिस अपना रंग ना दिखलावे, पर वह कब रुकने वाली थी. 3 बजे से ही मैदान में हजारों आदमियों की भीड़ होने लगी और लोग टोलियां बना कर मैदान में घूमने लगे. आज जो बात थी वह निराली थी. The burden of Subhash Babu's procession was on Purnodas, but it was arranged. The Women's Society was busy in its preparation. From place to place, women were trying to take out their procession and reach to the right place. The arrangement with the monument, as it was in the morning, was not there at about 1 o'clock. This made people hope that maybe the police might not show their colors, means their activities. But when they were going to stop, thousands of people started gathering in the field from 3 o'clock, and people started making groups and roaming in the fields. What happened today was strange. जब से कानून भंग का काम शुरू हुआ है तब से आज तक इतनी बड़ी सभा ऐसे मैदान में नहीं की गई थी, और ये सभा तो कहना चाहिए था कि ओपन लड़ाई थी। पुलिस कमिश्नर का नोटिस निकल चुका था कि अमुक अमुक धारा के अनुसार कोई सभा नहीं हो सकती। जो लोग काम करने वाले थे उन सबको इंस्पेक्टरों द्वारा नोटिस और सूचना दे दी गई थी कि आप यदि सभा में भाग लेंगे तो दोषी समझे जाएंगे। इधर काउंसिल की तरफ से नोटिस निकल गया था कि मॉन्यूमेंट के नीचे ठीक 4:24 पर झंडा फहराया जाएगा तथा स्वतंत्रता की प्रतिज्ञा पढ़ी जाएगी। सर्वसाधारण की उपस्थिति होनी चाहिए। खुला चैलेंज देकर ऐसी सभा पहले नहीं की गई थी। Ever since the work of breaking the law has started till today, such a large gathering was not held in such a ground, and it should be said that this meeting was an open fight with the British government. Can't be. All those who were supposed to work were given notice, and notice by the inspectors that if you participate in the meeting you will be considered guilty. Here a notice was issued from the side of the council that the flag would be unfurled under the as exactly 4:24, and the pledge of independence would be read. There should be a presence of the general public. Such a meeting was not held earlier by giving an open challenge. ठीक 4:10 पर सुभाष बाबू जुलूस लेकर आए। उनको चौरंगी पर ही रोका गया, पर भीड़ की अधिकता के कारण पुलिस जुलूस को नहीं रोक सकी। मैदान के मोड़ पर पहुंचते ही पुलिस ने लाठियां चलानी शुरू कर दी। बहुत आदमी घायल हुए। सुभाष बाबू पर भी लाठियां पड़ी। सुभाष बाबू बहुत जोरों से वंदे मातरम बोल रहे थे। ज्योतिर्मय गांगुली ने सुभाष बाबू से कहा, आप इधर आ जाइए, पर सुभाष बाबू ने कहा, आगे बढ़ना है। At exactly 4:10 o'clock, Subhash Babu brought the procession. They were stopped at Chaurangi itself, but the police could not stop the procession due to overcrowding. Reaching the turning point of the ground, the police started wielding stakes. Many people were injured. Subhash Babu was also lathi charged. Subhash Babu was speaking Vande Mataram very loudly. Jyotirmay Ganguly said to Subhash Babu, you come here. But Subhash Babu sat proceeding ahead. यह सब तो अपनी सुनी हुई लिख रहे हैं, पर सुभाष बाबू का और अपना विशेष फासला नहीं था। सुभाष बाबू बड़े जोर से वंदे मातरम बोलते थे। यह अपनी आंख से देखा। पुलिस भयानक रूप से लाठियां चला रही थी। क्षितेश चटर्जी का फटा हुआ सिर देखकर तथा उसका बहता हुआ खून देखकर आंख मिच जाती थी। But Subhash Babu did not have a special difference between the writer. But Subhash Babu said, proceeding ahead, all this is written by himself, means by the writer, but Subhash Babu did not have a special difference between the writer and the Subhash Babu. Subhash Babu used to speak Vande Mataram loudly. saw it with his own eyes. Miss Writer saw with his own eyes. The police were wielding lathis terrifyingly. Seeing the torn head of Kshitish Chatterjee and the bleeding of our eyes used to twitch. Here this condition was happening that on the other side. इधर यह हालात हो रही थी कि उधर स्त्रियां मॉन्यूमेंट की सीढ़ियों पर. See, look here, students. The participation of the ladies were also in this revolutionary freedom as movement of freedom. The explanation is, students, in Calcutta, the intoxication of freedom was badly on everyone's head. Everyone was involved in this, be it in school children or young men, women, old people, etc. People from all walks of life wanted to show their participation in this celebration of independence. The British government was also ready to inflict many atrocities on them, but the brave revolutionaries were not aware of such atrocities. So they did not even panic and did not think about it. Just keep moving forward, the resolve to go ahead to attend the independence meeting. इधर यह हालात हो रही थी कि उधर स्त्रियां मॉन्यूमेंट की सीढ़ियों पर. See, look here, students. Here is also Subhash Chandra Bose. This is a real photo, original photo of Subhash Chandra Bose, and this is a real picture of that. There, the atrocities by the police and beating. The police is beaten. The people's beaten by the police in this picture. सीढ़ियों पर चढ़कर झंडा फहरा रही थी. The women were on the steps of the monument. Climbing was hoisting the flag और घोषणा पढ़ रही थी and reading the announcement. स्त्रियां बहुत बड़ी संख्या में पहुंच गई थी. प्राय सबके पास झंडा था. जो वॉलंटियर गए थे वे अपने स्थान से लाठियां पड़ने पर भी नहीं हटते थे. Women had reached in large number. Almost everyone had a flag. The volunteers who had gone did not move from their place even if they got sticks. सुभाष बाबू को पकड़ लिया गया और गाड़ी में बैठाकर लाल बाजार लॉकअप में भेज दिया गया. कुछ देर बाद ही स्त्रियां जुलूस बनाकर वहां से चली. साथ में बहुत बड़ी भीड़ इकट्ठी हो गई. बीच में पुलिस कुछ ठंडी पड़ी थी. फिर उसने फिर डंडे चलाने शुरू कर दिए. अब की बार भीड़ ज्यादा होने के कारण बहुत आदमी घायल हुए. धर्मतल्ले के मोड़ पर आकर जुलूस टूट गया और करीब 50-60 स्त्रियां वहीं मोड़ पर बैठ गईं. पुलिस ने उनको पकड़कर लाल बाजार भेज दिया. स्त्रियों का एक भाग आगे बढ़ा जिसका नेतृत्व विमल प्रतिभा कर रही थी. उनको बहु बाजार के मोड़ पर रोका गया और वे वहीं मोड़ पर बैठ गईं. आसपास बहुत बड़ी भीड़ इकट्ठी हो गई जिस पर पुलिस बीच बीच में लाठी चलाती रही. Subhash Babu was caught and sent to Lal Bazar lockup in a car. After some time, the women made a procession and left from there. A huge crowd gathered together In between, the police was bit cold. He again started running the sticks. This time, many people were injured because of large crowd. At the turn of Dharmtala, the procession broke down and about 50-60 women sat there at the turn. The police caught them and sent them to Lal Bazar. A section of women moved forward, which was led by Vimal Pratibha. She was stopped at the turn of the Bahu Bazar market, and she sat there at the turn. And the women were set there at the turn. A huge crowd gathered around, on which the police used to use stakes from time to time. इस प्रकार करीब पौन घंटे के बाद पुलिस की लॉरी आई और उनको लाल बाजार ले जाया गया। और भी कई आदमियों को पकड़ा गया। ब्रजलाल गोयनी का, जो कई दिन से अपने साथ काम कर रहा था और दमदम जेल में भी अपने साथ था, पकड़ा गया। पहले तो वह झंडा लेकर वंदे मातरम बोलता हुआ मॉन्यूमेंट की ओर इतने जोर से दौड़ा कि अपने आप ही गिर पड़ा और उसे एक अंग्रेजी घुड़सवार ने लाठी मारी। फिर पकड़कर उसे कुछ दूर ले जाने के बाद छोड़ दिया। इस पर वह स्त्रियों के जुलूस में शामिल हो गया और वहां पर भी उसको छोड़ दिया। तब वह 200 आदमियों का जुलूस बनाकर लाल बाजार गया और वहां पर गिरफ्तार हो गया। Thus, after about 1.5 hours, the police lorry came and they were taken to Lal Bazar. Many more men were arrested. Brajlal Koinika, who was working with us for many days and was also with us in Damdam jail, was caught. At first, he ran towards the monument saying Vande Mataram with the flag so hard that he fell on his own and was hit by a stake by an English horseman, then caught and released after taking him some distance. On this, he joined the procession of women and left them there too. Then he made a procession of 200 men and went to Lal Bazar and was arrested there. मदालसा भी पकड़ी गई थी। उससे मालूम हुआ कि उसको थाने में भी मारा था। सब मिलाकर 105 स्त्रियां पकड़ी गई थी। बाद में रात को 9 बजे सबको छोड़ दिया गया। कलकत्ता में आज तक इतनी स्त्रियां एक साथ गिरफ्तार नहीं की गई थी। करीब 8 बजे खादी भंडार आए तो कांग्रेस ऑफिस से फोन आया कि यहाँ बहुत आदमी चोट खाकर आए हैं और कई की हालत संगीन है, उनके लिए गाड़ी चाहिए। जानकी देवी के साथ वहां गए। बहुत लोगों को चोट लगी हुई थी। डॉक्टर दास गुप्ता उनकी देखरेख तथा फोटो उतरवा रहे थे। उस समय तक 67 आदमी वहां आ चुके थे। बाद में तो 103 तक आ पहुंचे। Madalsa was also caught. Madalsa was also caught. It came to know from her that she had also been beaten in the police station. In all, 105 women were caught. Later, everyone was released at 9 o'clock in the night. Till date, so many women were not arrested in Kolkata. At the same time, when Khadi Bhandar at came at around 8 o'clock, then a call from Congress office that many men have come here with injuries and the condition of many is critical. They need a car. Went there. With Janki Devi, many people were hurt. Dr. Das Gupta was looking after him and getting his photos taken down. By the time 67 men had come there, later it reached 103. अस्पताल गए लोगों को देखने से मालूम हुआ कि 160 आदमी तो अस्पतालों में पहुंचे और जो लोग घरों में चले गए वे अलग हैं। इस प्रकार 200 घायल जरूर हुए हैं। पकड़े गए आदमियों की संख्या का पता नहीं चला, पर लाल बाजार के लॉकअप में स्त्रियों की संख्या 105 थी। आज तो जो कुछ हुआ वह अपूर्व है। बंगाल के नाम या कलकत्ता के नाम पर कलंक था कि यहाँ काम नहीं हो रहा है, वह आज बहुत अंश में धुल गया और लोग सोचने लग गए कि यहाँ भी बहुत सा काम हो सकता है। Went to the hospital, seeing the people, it came to know that 160 people reached the hospital, and those who went to the homes, they were different. In this way, 200 have certainly been injured. The number of men caught was not known, but the number of women in the lockup of Lal Bazar was 105. Whatever happened today is unprecedented. There was a stigma in the name of Bengal or in the name of Calcutta. That work is not being done here. It got washed rains away today, and people started thinking that a lot of work can be done here too. See, look here, students. This is the police station of Lal Bazar, where Subhash Chandra Bose and so many peoples brought on this day. Explanation is, according to the author, who was a heroic revolutionary himself, West Bengal, which everyone thought so far was a part of the freedom movement. On 26 January 1931, the meeting held under the monument to pledge independence and hoist the tricolor flag made a special place in history. In this moment too, the behavior of the British government was the same as it always had. This time also he did not leave any stone unturned in his atrocities, and whether it was a woman or a girl and a young man, the punishment was equal for all. In this moment, women also hoisted the tricolor flag and took the pledge of independence, and it proved that West Bengal is not behind in any moment of the independence. Like other brave revolutionaries, it too can lay down his life for the country. And about Subhash Chandra Bose, student. Subhash Chandra Bose was born in 23 January 1897 in Cuttack, Orissa, to Janakinath Bose and Prabhavati. Their parents' name? Janakinath Bose was one of the successful lawyers in Cuttack and received the title of Rai Bahadur. He later became the member of Bengal Legislative Council. Now about Subhash Chandra Bose. He was a very intelligent and sincere student, but never had such interest in sports. He passed in BA in philosophy from the Presidency College in Calcutta. He was strongly influenced by Swami Vivekananda's teaching and was known for his patriotic zeal as a student. He also adored Vivekananda as his guru too. Students, as Subhash Chandra Bose, wait a minute, I'm telling something about you, Subhash Chandra Bose. Subhash Chandra Bose was one of the India's greatest freedom fighters. He revived the Indian National Army, popularly known as Subha Azad Hind Fauj, in 1943, which was initially formed in 1942 by Ras Bihari Bose. He had visited London during pre-independence period to discuss the future of India with a member of the Labour Party. His sudden disappearance from Taiwan led to surfacing of various theories, unfortunately, none of which were investigated thoroughly by successive governments, leaving leaving people in the dark about one of the most beloved leader India has ever produced. So, student, this is my translation, and I hope you understand this lesson easily with my translation. If you like my translation, please click on my videos as like, share your friends to this video, and subscribe also, and give the comments in the comment box. I eagerly waiting for your comments. Thank you.